I'm Tweedy, editor of TravelMail.co.uk. My latest trip for TravelMail brings me to Europe's most northerly capital. It's a destination that at this time of year boasts 19 hours of daylight per day. It's also a city that has a fondness for mobile phones, sleek designs and saunas. If you haven't already guessed, I'm in Helsinki.
Less than 3 hours flight from the UK, Helsinki is a great alternative to some of Europe's more obvious city break destinations. You could argue it's a small town masquerading as a big city. Getting around on foot is easy and you won't find any skyscrapers blotting the horizon, just 19th century architecture. It is a high-tech city though. The phone giant Nokia is Finnish and 94% of Helsinki residents own a mobile phone. The city's markets are a great way of learning more about Helsinki's culture. This Saturday morning flea market sells everything from fresh fruit and vegetables to antiques and vintage clothing.
So I'm here at one of the stalls. I wonder if you could just tell us a bit about what you're selling and about the flea market.
Okay, well we sell practically all kinds of things that we find from our home that we don't use anymore, like kids' toys and all kinds of grandma's clothes and all kinds of treasures.
The food markets are also worth a look. Fresh berries, wild salmon sold from the back of boats and traditional rye breads are among the produce on sale.
I'm here at Just Rock Church, aptly named because it was hewn out of rock. It was built in 1969 and took less than 2 years to build. It's got fantastic acoustics and it holds weddings every half an hour on a Saturday.
Just Rock Church is one of Helsinki's most popular tourist attractions, with some 500,000 tourists visiting annually. It's a Lutheran church. Around 83% of Finns are Lutherans.
Since we are celebrating a special day for the one special part of Finland, this is the Northern Karelia. It's in the eastern part of Finland. And every summer, a certain part of the country is invited to come to Helsinki, which is the capital, to promote their area. To show, for example, what kind of products they make there, what kind of food they eat.
Finland has some eye-opening events in its calendar, the most bizarre of which is wife carrying, where husbands tackle an obstacle course while carrying their beloved, or occasionally somebody else's, on their shoulders. It takes place in Sonkajärvi in eastern Finland, and should you fancy it, it costs €50 to enter. Helsinki is essentially a peninsula virtually surrounded by sea, which makes it an important port for both Scandinavia and Russia. Cruise ships, luxury yachts and icebreakers dock here, and you can board passenger ferries to Tallinn in Estonia, Stockholm in Sweden and St. Petersburg in Russia. The fortress island is known as Suomenlinna, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was built by the Swedes in the 18th century, and when originally completed, its military shipyard was one of the biggest dry docks in the world. Today, people still live here, but for visitors, it's the picnic opportunities, walks and fresh air that are the main attractions.
Our population is 5.3 million people and we have more than 2 million saunas in our country. When we go to the sauna, we have a birch twist which we hit ourselves like this. It's good for the blood circulation. Then of course we wash ourselves properly and then we jump into the lakes and the sea for a swim. So swimming and sauna go together.
There's plenty of opportunity for shopping in Helsinki. The Finns absolutely love to spend their cash. Whether you're at a flea market, a high-end boutique or a department store, there's plenty of opportunities to pick up things you wouldn't get at home. And even better, although it's quite expensive, you'll get really well-designed products. The Finns are experts at design. You'll find clean lines and really good styling. This is also a very familiar sight in Finland. Writer Tove Jansson created the Moomins, and everywhere you go you'll find Moomin merchandise, souvenirs.
This isn't the biggest ice bar I've been in. London's very own equivalent is Roomia, but it does give you the chance to enjoy a tipple in Arctic conditions. Vodka, neat or in a cocktail, dominates the drinks menu.
Cheers!
I took this footage from my hotel balcony at 2 AM, and as you can see, this is as dark as it gets in Helsinki during the summer months. For 9 months of the year, this is a city that's cloaked in darkness, but land here in the summer and you'll be rewarded with bright, warm days that go on and on and on.
So that brings an end to our time in the Finnish capital of Helsinki. Follow more of TravelMail's trips at www.travelmail.co.uk/video.